Hey friends, welcome to the January series of Spirit Message readings for 2020. Happy New Year. Oh, I hope you guys had a great New Year. Thank you guys for being patient as I got these readings out to you. At the beginning of the year I got crazy sick and literally had no voice. So finally I can speak again. So here we are. This video is really going to be about spirit messages and communication from your guides for the month of January. I am pulling an oracle card for this amazing lunar eclipse that's happening in Cancer on July 10th. Yes, July 10th. Which is going to bring a great reset and a good kind of shift and change, especially to your emotional space. So we'll see what's going on for you there. Of course, we're going to do a tarot spread to get your main messages, and then I'm also going to pull a chakra oracle to see where we may have some blocks or what's going to be serving as our power center for this month. As always, sending you guys love. I hope you guys enjoyed your New Year's, and I'm excited to get this reading out to you. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to our little family, and join us here. Without further ado, let's get into your reading. All right, we'll see you there. Hey Taurus, welcome to your January Spirit Message reading. This is going to be for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's start out. We are going to pull an oracle for what's going on with this eclipse season for you. We have this beautiful lunar eclipse happening on the 10th in Cancer, on the full moon. Let's see what shift is coming for us. Or for you. Alright, Spirit. Oh, there we go. Alright, so Taurus. You says look, tongue not working. You guys got look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So interesting, you guys get this card. I was thinking about it earlier. I feel like this has been coming up because I feel like Taurus, you guys have gone through a lot of growth recently. I feel like it doesn't even have to be like last month. I want to say maybe like the last 2 or 3 months. There's been a lot of positive growth. I don't even mean to say that like it's a like meh, but like there's been a lot of positive growth, whether it's been work or your relationships, you know, dynamic, your own personal growth. I feel like you've made some good leaps and bounds, but I think it also has pushed you a little bit. Maybe pushed you in the sense where you know, have gone through some growing pains and some challenges, maybe pushed you to maybe move a little faster, step out of your comfort zone, and I think either that's still happening to you, which is still a good thing, or you're kind of coming to grips with it, you're kind of coming to terms with it. Oh, it just started raining outside. Love it. You may just kind of be accepting this new pace, which maybe isn't exactly where you want it. Maybe you're used to a little slower, more relaxed pace, and you've kind of been like pedal to the metal, I want to say. But I feel like it doesn't feel bad. It all feels like a really good thing. And honestly, if we're busy, that probably means we're being successful, we're earning some money, all these kind of things. You are building a life for yourself. So I think this card is coming up to take a step back, step out of the grind and the hustle that you're going through day to day, and really see what it's all about. It's all for something, right? I feel like this moon, got one on the floor also, this moon has a lot to do with shifting your perspective. And you know, especially with this card coming out, I feel like we're broadening it a bit. Ooh, okay, yeah. Okay, let me get that one on the floor, and we'll come grab some more in a moment. Let me see, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Beautiful. So first card out, Knight of Earth. So very positive energy for you, natural energy for you as well, being a Taurus. But this is kind of what we talked about. You may be working hard, you may be being pushed a little bit, but it's all to stack those coins, fill in those coins in the bank. This is grounded energy. This is really successful, abundant energy. Oh my God, that's so funny. Look. Even the card says on the bottom, Time to buckle down and get things done. Yes. So you are in a moment where it's kind of time to work. It's time to work. Like, there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, you wanted this life, you wanted this job, or you want to manifest these things. Like, this is what it takes. You got to put in the work. So if you're feeling kind of like ugh about it, if you're feeling stressed about it, if you're feeling upset that this is the new pace, I feel like this is Spirit saying, hey, if this is what you want, this is what you got to do. So buck up, buttercup. Like, this is the shift in the perspective. And if you can't do that, like if you truly are like, no, I'm not going to get used to this, then maybe it's time to pick some new goals. You know what I mean? Like, I forget where I once heard this. And this isn't a direct quote. This is just like a thought. But someone once said it to me and put it in perspective. Like, people who are millionaires, I mean, yes, maybe at some point they get to a point where like they can just ride the money and it's a nice, easy lifestyle. But at some point they had to create that. You had to work like a millionaire to become a millionaire. They didn't just, sneeze and suddenly all this money fell into their lap. They had to build it, whether they built an empire, whatever it was. Put a product out there, started a business, ran it, became CEO. Like, there was some hustle involved in there at some point. And honestly, there's probably still hustle that we don't even see, but it's happening. So this is really that moment where it's like, you want this, you're going to have to hustle. And actually, I'm going to go this one first. And you have release here with this one. And in most cases, it's like releasing stress and fear and all that kind of stuff. But to me, this release is really about this transformation. Like, you're releasing this old belief or perception. You're releasing this, idea that, oh, it has to be easy and comfortable. Like, no, like, release this hesitation you have to getting your hands dirty and just doing the work and maybe moving faster than you normally would like to or you prefer to. You're on another level now, Taurus. Like, you have to play the big, I don't know why my words are getting all, but you're playing the big leads, so you have to play accordingly. This isn't the Pee-wee level anymore. And then you have unity here, which I love. Absolutely love this card. So unity, in a way, one thing it does talk about, having different viewpoints and using different methods. But I think the biggest thing with unity, especially for you in this reading, it's about finding people who can support you, finding people who can help you. And one thing, definitely it will speak to mentors, right? So this is the Hierophant in a traditional deck, and you can kind of see even in the bottom, I believe it does say it, yeah. So even in the bottom, it'll say to seek out mentors. So if things are feeling crazy, if things are feeling hectic, or you're literally in a position where you're like, oh, I don't even really know what I'm supposed to be doing or how I'm supposed to do it, there is help around you. There's probably a colleague, someone you look up to, someone you respect, or someone you can at least trust that will be there to answer your questions, to help sort out any funny things that just like seem to elude you or mystify you. There's someone you can reach out to. And with this card being the Hierophant, usually this is someone who is rather spiritual. Oh, we're going to take that. She flipped over. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone who like works in that field. Like, it doesn't have to be like a priest or, something like that. But this could be someone who just has a lot of spiritual beliefs, has, really spiritual vibe around them. Got another flipper. Because you are in this process where you're turning over a new leaf. Okay, that was a lot. And it's funny, most of your cards are turning versus jumping. I don't know why I want to keep that one secret for a little longer, so I'm going to leave that face down. But there is help for you. And then you have the Six of Air, so things getting easier, so I love it. I will say, I don't feel this as like the load getting lighter. I do feel that Six of Air as you kind of adapting and adjusting to the shifts that have happened recently. Like, this is you finding your rhythm, finding your own flow, finding the way to make it work, okay? More so than just things are getting easier. Some of you, this may be travel. You may be traveling somewhere. But to me, this is the, like, acceptance, of making it harder for yourself, essentially, okay? And then I love, like, this feels like a turning point, because everything after this, minus that, I don't know what that is yet, but you've got the Nine of Water, which is contentment, fulfillment, You have the King of Water, so fully in control of your emotions, feeling like calm and peace. Both of these cards, can also speak to your emotions and vulnerability. I almost wonder if the person we're talking to about unity, they could be a water sign, possibly with this King of Water. So if you have a Cancer, Scorpio, or who am I forgetting, or Pisces, somewhere in your friend circle or in your workplace, that may be the person who's going to be there for you to help support you. Two of Fire, another card that speaks to a partnership. This is a card of putting out intentions, putting out your new thoughts, like this is my new goal, how do I find the strength, this is what I'm trying to pull in, but definitely can speak to new partnerships. But this again is helping you to move forward, because we're getting you out of this place where like you got to be stuck and grounded in this one way to do this. No, things adapt, you will change. And what's this bad boy? Look at that. And then you have the Knight of Fire here. So this would be the Knight of Wands. I'm going to leave that guy right there. So this card summons up action. This card runs on impulse. He's motivated, dedicated. He's got all that fire built up in him, right? So the Knight of Fire, to me, this is your advice. Be active. Take the initiative. Jump on it. Just go. Just do. And you don't even have to do it with the full knowledge and mastery of whatever skill you're using. Because I always see the Knight of Fire, he's a jack of all trades. He may not be a master of any of them, but he has enough skill, or at least enough know-how to make it work. And like I said, he's driven, he's motivated, he's going to get it done because he wants to. Like, yeah, he may do it and fail 6 times before he gets there. But that's fine, he's going to get there. And that's the same kind of thing, that's the same kind of attitude I want for you, Taurus. This does feel very heavily focused on work, though. So I feel like maybe you got a promotion recently, or like I said, in the past couple months, or you at least have some new responsibilities or a new role. If this is life, maybe you've got some new responsibilities and you're still kind of adjusting and getting used to it all. That is okay. This is just about, I almost want to say you have to be like relentless. Like, just know that you are strong enough, know that you can make it happen, know that you can do it, be willing to try something new and be brave, and just go for it. Like, just don't slow down, keep the momentum going, because it all feels so positive. Oh, there we go. Faster, couldn't even get the question out. So anyway, this is a chakra deck. So what'd you guys get? I didn't even look at it. Grounding. Look at that. And actually, it's funny. You started off with the Knight of Earth. So lots of grounding going on for you. And, okay, well, I'm going to talk about why in a little second. But this particular deck, I'm using this oracle, or not even root, I was going to say root chakra. It's not. It's like Earth. I forget what it's called. I'm gonna remember this at some day. But this grounding card, this is kind of, I almost want to say, it's not necessarily that you're blocked here, but I feel like you just need to remember this. As an earth sign, you normally are usually constantly and always grounded and stable, and kind of connected, so to speak, when you put it that way. Earth Star Chakra, that's what it's called. So we're activating your Earth Star Chakra. So this is below your root chakra. This is literally like the heart of the planet, the heart of Mother Earth. You as an earth element, always connected. You always are grounded. You're always safe. You're always protected. So this new, let's just say atmosphere, for the lack of a better word, this new space you're in, even though it feels new and unfamiliar or can feel stressful at times, or, just being out of your normal comfort area can feel stressful and funny and overwhelming. You're never really far away from your center. You can always kind of tap into it when things start to feel crazy, when things start to feel like, oh my God. Like, take a step out of yourself and kind of take a look again. Be like, oh, okay, actually, you know what? So I got this. It's not too bad. Like, I just got to shovel along with this for a little bit and then the task is done and then I can move. Whatever it is. You have a lot here just that really is just speaking to perspective. And I think that's the big thing for you. We're looking at the bigger picture. So again, we're having this lunar eclipse, the moon's getting blotted out, so your emotional space is getting blotted out. You get to look at things without all the emotional attachment, without the fear or the doubt or anything like that attached to it. You can just see it for what it is. And what it is helping you to grow and helping you to manifest and helping you to achieve. That's what's happening here. So I feel like after this reset, after this block, you might be willing to ask for help or realize that, hey, it's okay for me to ask, or hey, there are people who it's safe to be a little vulnerable with and be like, hey, I really don't know what is happening right now. What should I do about this? How can I do this, more effectively or efficiently, or blah, 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 fill in the blanks, and then from there, like, things truly do get easier. You feel more aligned, you feel like you're more in control, you feel definitely more confident here with this Knight of Fire. But this is remembering to take a moment to never forget that you are always connected. So if things start to feel crazy, this is take a moment to ground. I would say, since you're an earth element, go outside, have a moment outside. Sit, take a lean on a tree, sit on the beach, whatever. Go to the park and just hang out. Sit on the bench and just take a couple breaths. Grounding is going to be a beautiful thing for you this month. Only because as things are growing around you, you need to grow as well. But again, as a tree grows and gets taller and taller, it doesn't freak out. It's still connected to the earth. Same thing for you. You're still connected to the earth. You're still connected to your home base. You're just expanding and growing and stretching your branches and getting taller. And that's fine. That's what we want, right? We want to achieve more. We want to grow more. We don't want to get to a point and stop. But I think you've recently had such a huge advancement, like you've had a massive growth spurt, and now the rest of you's trying to catch up, right? It's like physically, whatever is happening in the physical world, that grew so quickly, and now the rest of you is catching up, and that's fine. So if those growing pains get tough, take a moment to reground, recenter, all right? But it looks like things are continuing to grow. You're going to be continuing forward. Beautiful, but put in the work. Don't like hold up and freak out and isolate. Like, get your hands dirty, Taurus. Keep pushing. You've already got the momentum. Keep it going. Beautiful. All right, my love. I am going to wrap this up, Taurus. Beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. I can't wait to see what goes on for you next month in February as we get closer and closer and closer to your season. Super excited. Enjoy this eclipse. Enjoy all these new beginnings, this new perspective it's bringing to you. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care. As always, if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe if you're not already. Join our happy little family so we can do this again. Oh, love readings might be out. I don't know. They might be out super randomly this month. I've got some events and then I'm traveling for a week for work later on. So I'm going to be all over the place. So I don't know when they'll be up. I'm going to try and get them up. I'm probably going to try and get them up sooner than later, just so when I'm gone, you're not, whoever isn't up yet isn't waiting for me to return. So we'll see. I can't promise, but do my best. We'll make that happen. But yes, other than that, take care. Love you guys. And I will see you in your next video. Bye.